So I just want to take this time to say that cyberbullying isn't a fucking joke and can really hurt. Like, I mean, yeah, I've done it. I'm not even gonna lie. I've done it. But I stopped after. I've done it once, but then I realized how it probably made the girl feel. Even though I didn't, I don't care about her. I can't stand her. Whatever. It's a different story. But I deleted the sentence that I posted, and I saw this girl, and she blocked me, but it's really not a joke. Like, I really wish I could have taken it back to make it to where she never read it. Because not too long ago, I was cyberbullied on Twitter, and it really made me feel like shit. It was just pretty much my boyfriend trying to be cool, I guess. I don't even know, but it was just whatever. And then I realized, like, you can't even stand up for yourself. Like, you can try, but the bully's not gonna care. They're just gonna be like, whatever, fuck you, you're stupid, and say a whole bunch of other stuff. And so you just feel helpless. And then you try and get, you're like, okay, I'm gonna be mature, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna get involved, so I don't, but it's just like, I'm completely, like, you're at your end, like, you go to bed every night, like, crying, because it happens every night. No one wants that. I didn't like that. I don't even know what to say. I had called the cops, and they came, I showed them all the tweets, and they were like, okay. Instead, yeah, so we can't help you with your problem. It's his First Amendment. After they had told me it was his First Amendment right to be able to say whatever he wanted, I flipped out. I didn't even care there was a cop in my house. I didn't care my friend was over. I didn't care who was in earshot of what I was saying. He could have been right outside the door and I would have said this shit. And then I probably would have punched him in the face because he probably would have came up with something. I kind of, anyway. But the cop just looked at me like, and I just kind of looked at him like, because it's my First Amendment right. If it's his First Amendment right to say what he wants, then it's my First Amendment right also. Oh, shit. But it's just kind of like, it's and the fact that they can get away with it is not okay. Um, but there has to be some way that all the kids that have been like bullied, like not even just bullied, because if you're in school, then they could the admin can take care of it. But if you're in the real world and you're getting bullied, like on Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr or something, they can't. No one can do anything, especially if it's like over the summer or it's someone that doesn't go to your school or someone who's not in school. You have no option. You're stuck. You are stuck sitting there reading this over and over, having people join, and you're just by yourself. You are a party of one sitting there. No one's going to stand up for you. No one wants to be dragged in it. You're on your own. And it sucks. That feeling of being alone except for having your family support, if you even tell them that it's happening. But it's just ridiculous. I want to try and figure out a way where we can get, because the news always says, cyberbullying, don't do it, it's bad, you'll go to jail. No, you won't. You really won't. Maybe it's just where I live and they say it's your First Amendment right and it's different states or different counties. or different cities. I have no idea. All I know is they didn't do anything. I mean, granted the guy was on probation, so we went to his probation officer, but if you weren't on probation, no one could have done anything. I would have been stuck. Because it's not even that I followed him on Twitter. People kept sending me pictures and links to his feed. I don't want that. I told them all to stop. They were like, I feel like you should know and read these. And I didn't even say anything to him or anything. Like, I didn't have his number. I blocked him on Facebook. And I can't direct message him. He didn't follow me, like, whatever. It's just really stupid, and there just needs to be a way that we can get this taken care of. The police need to be able to stand up and do something. Maybe not arrest the person or charge them with something, but they should at least go and talk to them, give them a warning, and then if they do it again, they should get charged with something. I don't even know. Like, they're not threats, but they could threaten someone's life. Because if you're like me, like, um, I honestly almost started cutting because of what he was saying. If it weren't for my boyfriend coming home, I probably would have started. And then the other day I was on Twitter and I saw um, this tweet that had been retweeted and whatever, and it was a picture, so I clicked on it. And it was a bunch of anonymous messages to some girl on Tumblr, and after everything, they kept calling her a whore and telling her to kill herself and everything. She did. She did kill herself. And you can rule it as a suicide, but I say it's murder. Because without those comments and people trying to down other people and make them feel like shit, she'd probably still be alive. She was a really pretty girl too. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And I didn't know her. I don't know what her Tumblr is or was, if it's still up. It's just really sad to see that people can sit here and be so cool. And I know I don't have a lot of room to talk, and a lot of people probably don't have room to talk, but I mean, you've done it. And then maybe it hadn't been done to you, but then finally when it's been done to you, you know not to do it because of the way it makes you feel. And that's how I am now. I mean, I can be a really big bitch. And, like, you get in my face, and it's about to be crazy. But I'm just saying, like, don't anonymously bully someone. Don't bully someone in general. Like, if you're one of those bad kids, whatever, and you get in fights, and you get in people's faces, like, whatever. That's on you. You can say whatever you want to each other's face, punch the hell out of each other, whatever. That's you guys. But there are people who are defenseless. They take everything to heart. They have really bad self-esteem. They already don't want to live. They just don't know how to, like, end it. There are people going through a whole lot of problems, and people still sit there and pick on them. I come off as a strong girl who's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I'll beat your ass. And I will if you start talking about my family, or you come at me wrong, or something. Like, I will stand up for myself. If you happen to hit me, I'm gonna swing back. There are just people who, no, I'm saying, I was talking about me. But I'm just saying, I come off strong, but I'm so insecure. I cry every night. Like, my family, like, sucks. My parents are going through a divorce. I came home, my mom was crying. Like, what do you do when you come home and your mom's crying? What do you do when your dad doesn't live here anymore and he's that one person you absolutely looked up to? What do you do when you can't talk to your sister because she doesn't like talking about her feelings. And my 11-year-old brother, like, he doesn't know how to feel. He doesn't know what to say. It's like, I don't know what to do. And me being the oldest, it's hard to come off as strong as I do. And having the whole cyberbullying thing, it just sucks. What do you do? And when the police can't do anything, they can't help you, you feel worthless and you want to die. My point is, knock off the cyberbullying, or we need to find a way that police can do something about it, because it's not a joke. It's not. I used to think it was, to be like, oh, I don't care, let this girl doesn't have feelings. They do. People have feelings, no matter how strong they might come off to be. The strongest person, or the strongest thing breaks at some point. Like, I don't cry in front of people, but look, I'm crying. Like, and I'm not embarrassed to sit here and cry on YouTube. I don't care. I just want the whole cyberbullying thing to stop, and I just want everyone to know that if you go through this, or if you ever feel like ending your life, there's always someone to talk to. There's always someone you can go to, and there's always people who care. Don't ever end your life. There's no reason to. There's so much more to live for. You might be going through a shitty few years. You might be going through a shitty ass time. It gets better. I mean, even though my life has been on and off through shits and like up and down this crazy roller coaster, it always gets better.